Traveling the world with my wife hasn't slowed my love for doing guy stuff. And the one place that I always feel connected to my manhood is in a barber chair. Because I'm getting haircuts, beard trims, and neck shaves in unique places, I wanted to share the experiences with others that appreciate the craft of barbers around the world. Don't worry, I'll show you other cool cultural stuff along the way. These are my world barbershop adventures.
Crosswalks are like nowhere else in the world. Check this out. I'm going to Wolfman's in Tokyo. It's supposed to be the best barber in the city. Instagram is unbelievable. I'm gonna get a hard part, get the beard tight. I got a big weekend coming up, so I'm trying to get it looking good. I've said it before, having the barber wash your hair before a haircut is a great way to start. That said, you will find that Say here takes the head spa to a whole different level, and this initial wash is just the beginning. The washing sink next to the barber chair makes it easy on the client, and it's a great touch. You'll notice I'm separated from the other barber chairs in an elevated section of the shop. It was not clear to me if this is typical for this type of head spa treatment or if I just happen to be in that seat based on my lucky timing. VIP style regardless. Wolfman Barbershop used a 2-person team for the experience, plus the full staff was helping throughout the process. You can see them in the background making stuff happen. Takeshi here is the owner of the shop and a true craftsman. He stayed extremely focused, almost intense through the whole haircut. I can tell he's a fun-loving guy, probably even a bit wild, but he takes his business serious. If you watch closely, you'll get a glimpse of his arm sleeve tats. Japan has a long, complex history with tattoos. Many places will not let you show your tattoos, basketballs for instance, which are very popular in Japan. I had to cover them at the workout gyms when I went. The reasons are rooted in their traditions, not all pointing to organized crime, but that does exist. Summer, dressed in the old school clothing in the back, seemed to be the facilitator in the shop. She worked as a great English translator when I emailed in to set up the appointment, welcomed me when I entered the shop, and helped me during the spa treatment if I had any questions. It was nice to be able to work through the Japanese-English language barrier, especially in a high-end location like Wolfman. It was interesting to find how big of a language barrier there was in Japan. It was extremely difficult at times, but if you look at Japan, a country of 130 million people, Tokyo has 30 million of that. They're a strong nation with the 3rd largest economy in the world. They don't necessarily need to know English, as many countries do that rely on Western powers for economic growth.
Yeah, love it. Love it. 6 weeks.
Wow.
Yeah, it's nice. But we leave on Saturday for Thailand. Thailand, yeah. Sumo-Wrestling tomorrow. Tomorrow. Yeah. Got tickets. I've never been. Have you ever been?
Never been to
Yeah. I'm excited.
Exciting.
Yeah.
If you watched in the background, you will notice everyone in the shop is helping each other. Teamwork wins, people.
Yeah.
2 years.
2 years.
7 months.
Very nice. Very nice.
Second stop.
Very nice.
First shop is Kochi.
Yeah, I saw that online. It's outside Tokyo, right?
Ah.
Yeah.
Did you come to Japan first time?
First time.
Ah.
Spent 2 weeks in Tokyo,
Tokyo?
Kobe,
Kobe.
Osaka, Mount Koyasan,
Okay.
Nara, Kyoto, and Kyoto Tango, Kyoto Tango.
Nice.
Now Tokyo and Bangkok.
Branding your barbershop is important, and Wolfman gets that with all the focus on product and name placement throughout the store. Gorgeous interior design. It's obvious that Takeshi understands how to work the straight edge. I love the amount of time and energy he put into making the hard part perfect. Not too thick, perfect size. notice that I used 5 or 6 towels throughout the process, so I was a bit surprised that I did not have a towel on my face when I was laying back here. I found that a bit odd with the napkin-like paper on my face. This is probably a good time to talk about the unbelievable design of the barbershop. The decor of the entire shop was better than I've ever seen in my life. Typical Japanese attention to detail, design, uniqueness, and tradition. From the 1950s and 60s American rock that played, the clothes that the staff wore, and there were even floor tiles in parts of the stores that had blades, mustaches, and barber poles etched on them. The entire place was like a museum. The spray she put on my head was actually crackling, which felt good. The head chops were entertaining, if nothing else. This was the head massage portion of the treatment. I really didn't know what I was signing up for, but I did enjoy it. Asian cultures really understand and appreciate the benefits of massage. The facial treatment here really cleaned out my pores. You will be able to tell the difference later in the episode. telling you, this head spa treatment is like nowhere else. Endless attention. Use of all the different oils made the spa extra special. It is not often that you get facial oils, beard oils, multiple shampoos, and grooming wax all in a single treatment. Yeah, you pay for it, but damn, it felt good.
Good English. Yeah, it's nice. Very nice. Very nice. Thank you. Wow, that was definitely the most luxurious treatment I've probably ever had in a barbershop. A lot of head time, facial time, scrubbing and the treatment on the scalp and the deep cleaning on the skin. You can see on the neck. It was awesome. It was a lot of. It was bougie, as my wife would say, very bougie. But it's also just high-end, luxurious. It was a spa treatment. It was like a day at the spa kind of thing, but for my head only. Different than anything I've probably ever experienced, but it was nice. It was I felt luxury. I felt like a movie star or something, to be honest with you. It was just a different level of treatment. So it's wonderful. Wolfman, who I thought was a person. It's not a person. It's the name of the shop. Wolfman is just the brand of the shop. There is no Wolfman, but the team was amazing there, and it was a lot of fun. They treated you like a celebrity and a star. It was awesome.
Sumo wrestling is Japan's national sport. Only 6 of these grand sumo wrestling tournaments are held every year in Japan, and tickets sell out fast. It originated in ancient times as a performance to entertain. Many of the rituals with religious background are still followed today. Matches take place on an elevated ring which is made of clay and covered in a layer of sand. A contest usually lasts only a few seconds, but in rare cases can take a minute or more. There are no weight restrictions, so wrestlers can find themselves wrestling against someone many times their size. These guys are quick, agile, athletic, strong as hell, and huge. Here you see the sponsorship of the athletes being shown on those large flags with the sponsoring company's name. The rules are simple. The wrestler who first exits the ring or touches the ground with any part of his body besides the soles of his feet loses. It's a fun all-day event. You can grab meals and drinks in the stadium, and the crowd is very active. It was an unbelievable way to wrap up our time in this incredible city.
What do you think about that head spa treatment in Tokyo, Japan? Please comment down below. And if you like the video, give me a thumbs up and subscribe to see more videos of me and barbershops around the world.